Hey guys and ladies out there, you may have just received your brand new SurfPrep 2-operator vacuum, and it arrived to your shop, and what you have are two boxes. You've got this smaller box on top here. This is our motor head, and down below is our poly tub. And I don't know if you can pan over here real quick. That's what it looks like when it's sitting on the floor. We want to go over the unboxing and proper setup of the vacuum. Everything is very elementary, it's very simple, but some of the steps I'm going to cover is real important that you follow. Get yourselves needle nose pliers or some type of device to where you come in and you grab the staples and you pull the staples out. What we want to discourage you from doing is we do not want you to take the flaps, especially on this motor head box. We don't want you to take and just rip the box all apart. We don't want you to rip the staples out. We need you to save the box. Why do we want to save the box? Well, SurfPrep puts a 20-year warranty on our vacuums, and we believe that with proper use and care, this thing will last a lot longer than 20 years. So if you can take these staples, pull them out, like I'm illustrating here, we got one left. That's all you need to do. So grab those needle nose pliers. Now, this top box is securely packaged with this top piece of foam. Save it, all right? You're gonna pull your motor head out, and the motor head has the cord attached to it. We're gonna set it off to the side. We're gonna drop this back in here, and you'll see that you have foam corner pieces in there. Take this, fold the flaps over, store it somewhere in your factory. The reason why we recommend this is that if you ever do have a situation arise with your power head, you have the original OEM box to use to package it up in and send it back to our service center so that we can take care of that thing for you. So there's your power head. Now we're gonna go jump into this bigger box. Again, just use needle nose pliers. Inside here is going to be your tub, your HEPA filter, and your collection bags, and the handlebar, and the wheels come mounted onto the bucket. And you will have 4 bolts where you're going to mount the handle into the body of the vacuum, the base. Our vacuums have been in military outpost locations. The power heads have been are in Boeing and Airbus all around the world. These are industrial vacuums designed to withstand pretty much anything you put it through. This foam piece secures the top of the bucket. Pull that out. You got 2 cardboard corners. Pull them out. They're protecting the bottom of the handle. What you're going to do now is grab the bucket, lift it up, get her out of there, pull the handle out. We're going to put the box to the side, and here's your bucket. Inside the bucket is a bag of 5 collection filters, collection bags, and here is our HEPA filter. You've got 4 locking hooks here. This is our seal that's already in place on the bucket. We're going to take this foam piece off. This is our exhaust for our hose. Your bolts are already in place down here, and you've got your 2 knobby wheels. You're going to turn this around. Rather than go into all the details of mounting the handle, what I want to do is just show you that you're going to mount this in this manner and in this position. So you'll remove these 4 carriage bolts from the 2 on this side, the 2 on the left side. You're going to push this handle down into that seat, run your bolts through it, secure it in place. That's your handle, okay? Now, we're going to turn this thing around. We're going to take our power head, set that right there, pull that out of the box. We're going to open this up. We tape this thing up in a plastic bag. This HEPA filter, as long as your collection bag is in place in that vacuum, you should rarely ever have to replace this. There is a pre-filter band that we put around the outside of the filter itself, protecting the pleats. You can see these pleats right in here. This pre-filter keeps a lot of dust, contaminant, whatever it is, fine particle dust. It keeps from loading up the pleats in that HEPA filter. So this female threaded plastic here is going to screw right onto this male thread. And we're going to do this kind of like an oil filter on an engine block. So we're going to turn it until it's snug and you're done. Okay? Then take the power head, whoops. You'll be calling us back if you do that without putting the collection bag on. We're going to take the 15-gallon, and by the way, it's a 15-gallon vacuum. We're going to take the 15-gallon collection bag. There's a memory foam here, and you've seen these on other vacuums. We're going to slide this over this neck here, just like this. And we're going to press it up against the wall of the vacuum. We are set up, all right? Something you want to try to do is refrain from pulling that off, putting it on, pulling it off, putting it on, because that memory foam in there, that's exactly what it is. It's a memory foam, and you don't want the elasticity of it to lose its ability to suck up and hold around that neck. We're then going to simply just sit the motor on top of the bucket, like you see here. We're going to center it so that the on-off switch is in alignment with this port. Then you're going to take these 2 clamps in the front and the 2 in the rear, and you're going to lock her down. We've got 2 air couplers on here. We've got 2 outlets on here. The electric outlets are for a combination of our electric tools, 3x4, 5-inch, 6-inch, 3-inch, whatever they are. You can run 2 of those simultaneously, or you can run 2 air tools off of here. A lot of people think this is a compressor. It's not a compressor. What you're going to do is take a 3/8-inch air line. You're going to connect it to the rear of the motor head. Inside the motor head is a Y split that comes out to the front to service these 2 air couplers. Right here, this knurled knob that you see right here, this adjusts the delay, the decrease and increase of time that your sanders will run while sanding, and then after you stop sanding, depending on where you set this knurled knob, you can set the delay from 2 seconds to 10 seconds on your air sanders. The longer the delay is for a longer length vacuum hose. If you have a 50-foot vacuum hose, on the bucket to the sanders. On your electric sanders, you want that 8 to 10 second delay so that when you stop sanding, all of the dust and everything is evacuated out of the hose, goes into the collection bag. The electric tools have a built-in 10-second delay. So those automatically are set to run at about 10 seconds. If you're running one tool, you may have noticed, well, there was another video we did where I sanded with the electric tool, and in about 2 to 3 seconds, the system shut off automatically. So, real rugged, heavy duty carry handle that's riveted securely into the top of the head. Like I mentioned earlier, 20-year warranty. The unit can be used in an on mode, and it can be used in the auto mode. So it's an auto on off. To better illustrate that, this unit here is already set up, and I just want to show you real quick. I'm going to roll this out of the way. I'm going to show you in the on mode. We're in auto at the moment. In the on mode, we turn it on and you'll hear it go on. Vacuuming. If I put it in the auto mode, it will be silent. It's silent. The unit will not engage until you hit the throttle lever of either the air sander or the electric sander. Here is a male plug on the end of an air line. You simply shove it in there, just like that. The reason the head powered on right now is because once I plugged that in there, the sensor on the inside noticed that there was something externally asking for air. So it automatically kicked on because it's in the auto mode. That's for the air. For the electric, we take our electric. For the electric sander, we simply just plug it into the outlet. So that's it. Very simple. That's your basic setup. And we really appreciate the fact that you did your due diligence. You looked at the unit for what it could bring for you in the way of value. And our biggest goal is to help you have an environment in your shop where you're sanding clean, your parts are going out much quicker, higher quality. You're not spending hours at the end of the week on a Friday cleaning up all your sanding areas and spending that time with dust brooms and all that kind of stuff. That wraps up the unpackaging and the assembly of the vacuum. If you guys have any questions, you can go to surfprepsanding.com. You can call me directly. We're here to help you.